This episode starts with George walking towards Area 51 and approaching two guards. While the guards try to politely get rid of him, old George, with surprising strength, knocks them out and goes inside Area 51, where a bright light shines, making the base disappear. Meanwhile, Swampfire, Gwen, and Kevin are roasting hot dogs, when Grandpa Max gets a call from Cooper about Area 51's disappearance. They decide to go to Area 51 to investigate what happened. Max, Ben, after he transforms back into normal, Gwen, and Kevin arrive at Area 51 and meet with Cooper and Colonel Rosum, and according to Cooper, there are no signs that the base was destroyed or teleported away, it just disappeared. They go down to the crater, where the base was, and find a level 3 tech floor, where Colonel Rosum reluctantly explains it is part of a holding facility for alien combatants that has been held up to the past 50 years. Ben transforms into Big Chill to investigate under what is there, while Max and Rosum argue over the conditions, and finds a bunch of trapped aliens in cells, with exactly 774 aliens. But Colonel Rosum says that there is supposed to be 775, where an invisible lizard-like alien boards Cooper's plumber ship and attempts to escape with it. Ben transformed into Wrath and uses his long black claws to cling himself onto it to catch the escaped prisoner, but eventually falls off and seemingly, down to his unexpected death. However, Wrath was able to survive and transform back into Ben. Meanwhile, the damaged plumber ship managed to land on a dock. They find the ship empty, but by crashing and abandoning it, the prisoner accidentally set it to self-destruct, and Kevin tries to deactivate it, but speeds up instead. Ben transforms into Echo and produces an army of clones that throws the ship into the lake, but the lake is too shallow and the ship blows up, but Gwen protects them with a mana force field. They head into a town where they find a downed guard, who explains that he was overpowered by the alien, and when he begged for mercy, the alien asked if he had a family. When the guard said yes, the alien just left him. The team hears the alien attacking nearby and goes after him. Ben transforms into Humongosaur, and he and the group fight prisoner 775. After Gwen traps him in a mana sphere, he says that 50 years ago he was a soldier, fighting a dictator on his homeworld before being exiled to Earth and was captured by the American Air Force. In his absence, his family was killed. While Kevin suggests him to even the score, and Ben advises him to seek justice, this ultimately leads him to decide to exact revenge on Colonel Rosum and his family for his imprisonment. He tricks Gwen into letting him free, where the building crumbles around them, but are protected by Gwen's shield. They decide they must stop prisoner 775 from killing Colonel Rosum and his family. The group informs Max and Cooper of prisoner 775's revenge plan and fly to Florida to find Colonel Rosum before he does. However, it is revealed prisoner 775 hitched on the ride and runs away. Ben transformed into Wild Mutt to track him. 775 finds Rosum's house and suggests whether or not to attack when he sees his wife and a child, but is suddenly attacked by Wild Mutt and the group. When 775 seems too stealthy to take on, and when was about to kill Rosum, Wild Mutt evolved into Ultimate Wild Mutt and stops him, but 775 begs for Ben to kill him so he can be reunited with his family and cries over their deaths, shocking Rosum. Spared, prisoner 775 is then taken by the plumbers while Ben reverts to normal and scans his DNA and unlocks its transformation. Ben transforms into Chameleon, while Gwen and Kevin walk away with Chameleon following them. With the mess resolved, Max takes the opportunity to chew out Rosum. He can use whatever justification helps him sleep at night, but the simple fact remains, if he had shown simple mercy to 775 and followed proper procedure all those years ago, he would have prevented the destruction wrought today and the reckless endangerment of Rosum's family and the lives of others.